And we are live. Yep, I did it. I decided to start the stream 2 whole minutes early. So, if you were expecting it to start exactly at 7 o'clock, well, surprise. I'm in a weird mood tonight. I don't know why, but just out of the blue today, it seems like my knees and stuff are just aching. May have something to do with the extra long walk I took a few days back, or with the attempt at yoga that I tried to do with my wife the other day, where everything in my legs were cracking. It's probably a good thing that I am aching. Probably means that things have moved for the first time in months. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff. So hello. Welcome to the stream. I can see that there's at least 2 of you already, which, it's always nice to see. I honestly am not sure what I'm going to do tonight. Let's pick up the old to-do list. Take a look. If anybody watching right now has any ideas of what I should be working on, or any requests, or you can ask. Maybe it'll give me ideas. Maybe I'll add it to the list and be like, yeah, that's too complicated for tonight. But we'll see. So let's see. To do: work on house interior, door improvements. Okay. Add more decorations to house interior. Work on house exterior. Slime rigging. Slime animation fixes. Add dagger atame. Actually, we already have that. Hitting system initially done. Yep. Slime hitting system. I haven't actually added a slime hitting system onto slimes yet. It's still let's pop back over here. It's still on our hello Etienne. Thank you for joining the nerd stream. So we still have this thing that has a hit detector on it, but we don't have it on the actual slime yet. So that is something that is to do. What else? We have farming, make hoe drag tilling. That actually, it's currently working. I think it's still there because audio for drag, we haven't added any audio right now. Farm self visuals, make them better. Yeah, they're pretty bad right now. We've got seeds. We don't have that in watering can. Water effects. None of that is in right now. Nerd stream is best stream. Yes, it is. We got potions, shaders. We got brewing. We got cooking. We got reworking, lighting, a bow, which I'm still not sure exactly how I'd go about doing properly. My wife taught me how to use a bow last summer because she used to do archery, and I've been trying to think of exactly how you can how I'd set it up so that it feels right to fire the bow in VR, but I think that's something for later. We'll come back to that. Close terrain rework. I see. I misread that. Have the inventory float out of hand when entered. Animation is done. Item float out to is not done. And first person shooter arms plus hat. Right. I just remembered that. We wanted to have it so that when you're in VR, you can have above your head will be the brim of the hat, and then we'd actually see our arms. That's still on the chopping block, I think. That's still something that I'd be interested in doing. I'm not sure if this is a tonight task, as mentioned before. I'm in a weird mood tonight. I think I wanna do what I failed at doing last time and do something simple. If you remember last time, I came in saying, "Oh, I'm just gonna open up Blender. We're gonna do some nice little simple, things for the interior of this house, and it's gonna be nice and nice and simple, nice and brainless." And then we got stuck on the door, and I did that for an hour. Let's go back to what we wanted to do initially. So actually fleshing out the interior here, we have some nice decorations with the table, with the lights, not lamps, candles, sorry. We got these bookshelves. We've got our fireplace over here. Which actually, you should do I can't read that. VRM model integration, so people can use their avatar. VRM model integration. Okay. What is that? What are we talking about here? That doesn't sound like something that fits the simple keyword I was using there, but let me know what that is. Oh, I'm having a moment. One moment. Let me just 300 years killing slimes. Yeah, it's going to probably start. Absolutely fine. There we go. Let's see. VR chat models and VC face models. Oh. Yeah? So people could use their own models, you mean? I think I understand. So would the idea be that... Like, is that something you usually see in first person? Is my question. I'm struggling to put it into words, but in my head, like when you put a model for VR chat and something, that's mostly like other people see that, whereas in here, I have absolutely no intention to make this a multiplayer game, so you're going to be the only one that's going to see your avatar? Is that still something that makes any sense, or does it not make sense? Let's just take the sound off. I want to take a look inside this house while we're waiting for an answer on that. Free for anyone who wants it. Fantastic. Okay, so what do we have in here? It's very sparse. She has like a vase, some little cabinets. I think this is a mirror. Well, you see a huge part of the body and hat stuff. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, this is very, very Spartan. Okay. Here we go. Maybe over here? Ah, see, now she's fleshed out the inside of her house a little bit. Okay. And now she's at a shop, so on and so forth. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm thinking... Oops, right before that. There's like a few frames where she's in here. Okay. Let's use this to kind of inspire us to make some models. I think I like the idea. It's the end of having the VR avatar integration thing. I'm not saying no. Let's open this up. Let's just move this over here. What a nice to have category over here. So like something like this, and then what did you call this? VRM model integration. Yeah, why not? That could be something that's cool down the line, but not tonight. Definitely not tonight. I want to just make some 3D models and try out my graphic tablet, considering I haven't really tried it. Like the other night, let's just move this back over here. The other night I was playing D&D, and I attempted to use the graphic tablet to do some stuff, do a little sketch or something, and I realized that I haven't used a graphic tablet in a decade, and I was never really good with it to start with, and it was painful. I couldn't make a circle, so it'd be nice to be able to make some little objects to kind of populate the interior of the house, make it a little bit more lived in, and Yeah, try out the graphic tablets. You mean my graphic tablet? Yes, yes, your graphic tablet. However, I have it on contract that you've actually given it to me, so it's kind of mine now. Yeah, yeah, that's how it works. Definitely signed contract somewhere. You can't see it. No, 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 no. But yeah, it is your graphic tablet. Okay. Um. Oh man. Yeah, let's pop open the reference for the interior of the one shot that we see with actual furnishings in our house. Um, Kind of inspire us to make a few things. Um, and we'll do that tonight. It'll be nice and relaxed, I think. Just pop open Blender here. The big question, however, is do I want to make them all separate, or do I want to make them as part of this? Then I can know exactly like the size and stuff. Mmm. Nope, that's the wrong button. Yeah, there we go. I found it. It's shift. Shift is what I was looking for. I wanted to like pan. Okay. I'll go egg your house. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right. So yeah, let's make a few simple objects. Some bottles. Some. She has like these really interesting dwarves, modular dwarves. Give me a second. Drawers. Yeah, not dwarves. Is not midway between that and oh, I can't say it. Okay. These things, these little cubey things. We can make that. We can make some nice little bottles. It kind of the bottles that would actually fit into the whole. I think it's way up here somewhere. Where is it? Brewing potions and shaders. Yeah, we want to make potions, so that kind of works in there. Let's bring this back onto the other screen. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make some bottles, some little knickknacks and such. Maybe I can even set it up so that like down the line, maybe not today, but down the line, I can actually open them up and stuff. That'd be interesting. When like the third Fuji episode is coming out this week, I believe, probably around the time where I'm gonna get vaccines. So that's fun. But in there, I really got inspired by like how reactive everything is in the world, where you're able to like grab things, move things around, and just passing your hand over plants and they react. And I think that'd be really cool. So you don't only have like this awkward stretched out dresser. I just realized how stretched out it is. That is just sitting there, but we'd be able to like open this up. That'd be pretty cool. Put things inside, maybe. I have no idea. Just make it a little bit more alive, I guess. So, with that in mind, let us just come over here. This here is actually a pretty good size for a drawer of some sort. Something like that. I think this is actually too big. I think this is a pretty good size. Let us let's just have yeah. I need to let's start with making that, and then we'll make knickknacks, and we'll make them singular, right? We'll make them singular, so like we can use them modularly. If we want more of them, we don't have to go into the scene and like literally make multiple drawers. We can just reuse the same thing. Cool. So we have the house here. What is everything else? Let's just hide the house for now. Let us make a new object that will be add mesh cube. Where's my cube? There's my cube. This can be, it's not a cupboard. What do you call those? Is there an actual name to these little like thingies? They're like little tables with drawers. I'm sure there is. It's not a wardrobe. Let's for now, as my brain continues to not function properly, let's just call it drawer. Yes. And we'll go with that. I think that's a pretty good starting position. Here we go. Let's move this up to 1. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna move this in by 0.5. Do that everywhere. Just make a nice 1 meter by 1 meter cube. Just like that. 0.5. Yeah, this is a nice 1 meter by 1 meter cube. And as we can see, it's a bit big. That's fine. Let's just move this over. And I said we were going to use this as a reference. Let's bring the house back for a moment. If I move this over here, it is actually a little bit big. Okay. Let us, in that case, just make it a bit smaller. Just shorten it down. Something like this, I guess, just under the windowsill, right? That's pretty good. Let's move this over here. I have a kitten outside the door, mewing like crazy. She seems to think that it is her food time. It is not. It is not even close. I don't know what's happening. All the cats today, they're just hungry. Must be the weather. That's what I think. Chalk it down to the weather. Drawer. I'm wondering right now. Oh, it looks like drawer is the word I was looking for. I just wrote it in Google. This is a box-shaped container without a top that is part of a piece of furniture. Oh no, that's this. Okay. It slides in and out and closes, blah, blah, blah. I keep socks in a drawer, yep. He rummages through his desk drawer. Oh. Desk drawer? File cabinet? File cabinet? It's not really a file cabinet that I want. I just want a little table thing. I'm getting distracted here. Right. Why was I looking for this? Right. I want to know if there were measurements. Oh wow. Okay, we're off to a great start tonight. Let's see. Closet, office, 5 drawers. Cabinet. Desk. Oh. Interesting. Cabinet. Okay, let's just go with cabinet. Cabinet with drawers. Sure, kitchen tables. Storage containers. Cabinet chest, Wayward Canada. Fine, let's go with that. Oh, these are lovely. Oh, okay, this is kind of what I'm looking for, right? It should, let's just close that. It should actually have measurements somewhere. Weight dimensions. Aha. Ooh, okay. Interesting. I kind of like this. It might not be what we're going for exactly, but I like the kind of sizing of it and such. Let's try to make this. I think that'd be good. I think that'd be good to have in her house. I think she would be the kind of witch who would be like, yeah, I need one of those things. All right. Let's go back. Here we go. This is 1 meter by 1 meter. So for the height, the full height of this thing is 83 centimeters, 83.8. Okay, 83.8. Let's pop out the calculator. I am not doing this alone. Okay, so we got 100 centimeters because it's a meter. So 100 minus 83.8 means 16.2. Okay, so let us just move this down by negative 0.162. Look at that, it almost lines up perfectly with the windowsill. Okay, now this is a meter wide, and we want it to be 76.2. This was clearly not made metric. I can see right beside it the imperial units, and yeah, no, it was clearly made to match up with imperial units, not metric. Okay, so 100 once again minus 76.2. 23.8, did I say? 23.8. Okay, so let's move this over by negative 23.8. This is how wide it is. And now how deep is it? 39.5. Wow, okay. 100, once again, minus 39.5. 60, okay. 0.5, did I say? Yeah, 60.5. And we move that, negative. There we go. That's how big it is. In the real world, this is how big this thing is. Very cool. Okay, let's just move this out. Damn. I kind of like that. If we look, there really isn't a good spot in the anime to look at these sorts of things. Okay, let me just move there. Okay, so in the anime, we have this kind of shape to it, and I think I'm gonna make a merger between that and that. Just have these little doors, they have the drawers underneath. I like the idea behind that, but I'm gonna take the measurements for this. We have a plan. We have a plan. Fantastic. Cool. So once again, let's just continue with the measurements. This is like 4.5 centimeters off the ground. All right, sure. Grab this. Move this up. Oops, I did it wrong. Move it up, I said. Wham. 0.045. There we go. So this is how high it is. Then we'll put little leggies on it. Very cool. Oh, I see. This is a front board here that they have. Okay, so it isn't 4.5. It is actually 0.082 as such. And then we have the little leggies. And I'm sorry, I just hit my mic. And yeah, let's just move on from there. Cool, very cool. Now, we have to remember the lessons that we learned with the door. Don't make a bunch of extrudes. Make it as individual blocks. It is so much easier to unwrap after. So let's do that. Let's do that. And make some extra little leggies on it. I think that's what we need in our lives. Just little leggies. Add cube. I see. Come back for her. I see. The kitten has entered the room. Hello, Ada. Oh, you want to go out? Oh, poor Ada. Being forced into the room. Wonderful. Okay, so let's just move this over here. And I don't have the measurements for these little legs. Though I could probably figure it out. 68 centimeters in the base here, and not like between the legs, and 76 total. Whoa. Let's see. So 76.2 minus 68. Oops, no, back. 68. That gives us 8.2, and there's two of them, so 4.1 centimeters wide. Whew! Alrighty. I guess we have to unscale this though for that. So let's bring back up our calculations. 4.1 we said. Let's move this in by 1. Move that in by -1. And now it is completely flat. So if we move this, oh wow, that's really hard to navigate. If we move this out by 0.041, that is how wide that is. Fantastic. Hello, Ada. Is there something you would like to tell everybody? Talk to the stream. Yeah, you're rubbing yourself on the microphone? Oh, I'm sure they are happy about that. Yes. They hear you rubbing yourself on the microphone. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Come on, Ada. Let me show you. Let me show you how to leave the room. I know you don't like it in here. No, no, no. There you go. There we go. She still has half an hour before she gets food. That's kitten abuse. No, it is not kitten abuse. She still has half an hour before she gets her food. She has a food time.
Begs to differ.
There we go. And we move this out by 0.041. There we go. And now we have properly sized stick of wood here.
Come on, Ada. You're not welcome.
Your wife agrees with me. Yeah, she does. She does. She agrees. There we go. So let us move this inwards here. And move this inwards here. As such. Here we go. We won't actually need this top bit later on, but we're going to move that down anyway. Here we go. And now we're going to remove it. Faces. We're also probably not... Ooh. We're also probably not going to need the underside of this. But, let's just leave it for now. Here we go. We're going to duplicate this and move this over here. Ada's just pooing outside like a wild cat. Here we go. copy them, move these over. Here we go. We have the 4 legs now. Cool. Let's go back. Take a look at this. We are going to grab this and move this up to here. As such. I hope the thump upstairs isn't too bad. Okay. And then we're going to grab all of that. We're going to copy it and move this down to approximately here. And at this point, you know what? I am going to not pay too much attention to how the exact measurements. I like the main idea here, and we're just going to squash this down as such. Shift D, put this one up here. We're going to squish this down. We're just going to do it by eye. This needs to be much smaller. Something like this for the side panel. We're going to move that into position. We're doing some IKEA furniture creation on the stream tonight. Welcome to the IKEA channel. Not actually officially from IKEA. Not sponsored in any way by IKEA. However, IKEA, if you do want to sponsor me, I'm open to that. I am more than happy to sell out in a second if I can get some nice furniture for my new home. And if the mic is picking up Ada, she agrees. She agrees completely. Here we go. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. Oh, it's starting to come together in ways I didn't expect. Here we go. Squash this down and move this out. Oh. It's sticking out on that side, but not on this side, eh? Okay. Let's move this something like that. Squish this down just a little bit. Here we go. And we're going to drag this out. We no longer need these faces. This and this can now move. We're just going to hide the house for a moment. Here we go. Move to the back here. Something like that. I think that's perfectly fine. It's probably has holes and I'm going to see it in VR right away, but for now it's fine. Okay. Good. We have most of a cabinet. Okay. We are going to need a little bottom thing here, apparently. Let's make it like that thick. And then we're going to grab this. Duplicate that. Move this over to here. Squish it down. Something like that. And move this down right here. As such. Oh, this is such a chill stream tonight. It's just so relaxing. Building a cabinet. Here we go. move this up. Can I have a proper side view? Yeah. Let's move this up to approximately here. And we're going to stretch this out to approximately here. As such, that's perfectly fine. We could move it in just a little bit. I think that'll be fine. There we go. There we are. And we have most of the cabinet done. Interesting. These aren't placed right. Okay, let's scroll. Put ourselves into a left view. Oh, okay. Right view? Yeah. And just move this up to this point here. Something like that. There we go. It seems like these are sticking out a little bit. I don't think I care though. Okay. And we can see that we can see that the baseboard is actually sticking out a little bit. Let's put ourselves into this mode here. Hide everything else. Yeah, it definitely is sticking out just a little bit. It's okay if it goes into the other thing, but it's not okay to have that much space on it. There we go. Here we go. That's pretty good. It can have a little space. Real ones do have a little bit of space on them. Okay, so we have most of the cabinet. We need a front part of it now. And like I said, this is all nice and good, but I like the view that we had in here. So the top part are like the doors, and then the bottom part there's little pulley out shelves. And I think we're gonna go with that. Here we go. We're gonna need a separator. Gotta keep them separated. For anyone who's old enough to know that reference. Let us move this something like that, I think. So we'll have the big drawers on the bottom. Maybe a little bit more space. Something like this. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. And oh, I also wanted to know, yeah, we will not be needing this. And actually it's going to make it a little bit more difficult to do the unwrap on it if we leave it in. So we're not going to leave it in at all. And we're also going to make sure that these two little thingies are inwards a little bit. There we go. It doesn't matter if it doesn't quite hit the back. Here we go. That. Like I was saying, it doesn't really matter if it doesn't quite hit the back, because at the end of the day, this isn't going to be an actual drawer cabinet. So you also should never be able to see in here, although that is quite a bit of space. That is quite a bit of space. Here we go. Let us move this back. As such. There we go. Now we can have the bottom parts here. Maybe like a little separator between the two boxes. And the top parts will be able to just open, I think. I think that'll be good. Okay. Let me see the entrance door. Okay. So, in this case, what we're going to do is probably make much more details than we actually need to. I've like gone off on this tangent of making the wardrobe actually function. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make a little nibbin of wood that the doors can like close onto and stop. A door stopper, is that a word? I guess it's a word, but like, is that a proper term maybe? Let's just like this, just a little piece of wood, maybe even thinner than that, something like this. Yeah, and we're gonna pull this out for a second. We will not need a top to this. It'll be easier down the line if we don't have it, and we're going to raise this up. It's a bit too big for our needs. We can grab all this. We're gonna move this in to say something like that. Now the doors and the drawers are gonna have to actually be separate elements if we want to be able to use them as separate elements down the line. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna start by renaming this to cabinet. Or I could call it wooden cabinet. Wooden dot cabinet, sure. So most of it is done, and we are going to put this in a new collection. I want to say new collection. This will be wooden dot cabinet. Put the wooden cabinet in the wooden cabinet. And then we are going to make the drawers and the doors separate so that we can actually open them in game, because I've decided to do that now. This is a thing. You can't stop me. This is yep. this is what we're doing. I'm probably gonna hate myself as I try to get these doors to function. Oh well. What we can do let's go back into editable poly mode for a moment. Just grab all this, just do a copy, real quick copy. I'm going to move this down to say here, and wooden drawers sometimes have these little rails to follow, so I'm going to give it little wooden rails. I think that'll be good. Can I do offset cut? No. Loop cut? Here, here, here. Okay. What we're going to do then is grab this. Oh, no, I do not want to stay in that mode. Thank you very much. Actually, let's take the edge in the middle. Here we go. Here we go. And I believe I made it so that there's no back to this, which is not actually the best in our case. Oops. Let's remove the faces. Okay. Let us grab this and this. And there should be a way to cap that. Bisect, loop, fill, bridge, edge loops. Is that what we want? It looks like it is. Okay. Let's grab this and this, do a right click and do a little bridge edge loops. And we are going to grab this and this, put ourselves in a front view and just scale it out. Here we go. Something like that, right? Just so that there are little rails so that the drawers can come out on. And I think we're gonna have one big drawer down here with two little handles. And then we'll have a way to open the cupboards at the top with two little handles. Maybe I want a nibbin at the bottom as well. Let's add a second nibbin. Here we go. And we're going to rotate that 180 degrees. There we go. make sure this nibbin is on the bottom there, so that like I realize it's completely useless in our case, but but so like when the door closes, it has something to lean against and doesn't just start having more force on one end than the other. I think that's good. I think that's good. Fantastic. Let's give it a little save and get out of edit poly mode, and we are going to start making the doors now. We want each door separate. Let's actually rename this wooden cabinet dot base, and then we're going to have wooden cabinet drawer and wooden cabinet door 1 and door 2, I suppose. Yeah. And I was thinking about that for the door. I'm not 100% convinced I still want to use the hinged joints and all that on these. So I said I wanted something nice and simple tonight and just do 3D art. I may push this aside, but I may actually make a proper script so that it's a little bit less unwieldy. I want it to feel a little bit better in your hand when you're moving things around and stuff. We'll see. All right, back to what I wanted to do and got distracted thinking about possible futures. Let's make a new cube. Cube should be over there and gigantic. Absolutely fantastic. We are going to get into, let's make this as a drawer. Let's make wooden dot cabinet dot drawer. I think that's how you spell drawer. And we're going to go to edit poly mode, and we're going to move this over here and just scale it down. And we're going to do it by eye, I think. I think that'd be perfectly fine. There we go. Let's go into this view here. Actually, you know what? No, let's grab this, then go into that view there. And I seem to have selected more than I intended. Here we go. And we're going to grab, are there 2 of them? No. What is happening? I did make a cube, right? What is happening? Okay. Let's not question that too much. Here we go. Let's go back into this view and move this over here. And I think this drawer... Ooh, I was gonna say, I think this drawer we get away with just simply like doing an extrude on it. But I just thought to myself, I just said earlier, like, maybe that's not a good idea because we've had issues with that in the past, and yeah, past me is right. We have had issues with that in the past and probably shouldn't be doing the same error again. Something like this, all the way to the back. This is the size of the cabinet. We have that going for us, so let's just pull this out. What we could do... I think it's possible to do a boolean and just like cut everything out from there and get the proper shape, but let's not do that. No, let's make it into little pieces. I'll stick with what is working. So we are going to squash this down as something like that. Right? And then that will be the front. And I've lost lost the size of it. Okay, no. Shift E, we're going to move it out of the way so we continue to have like a gauge for the size. I'm going to grab that and move this in all the way to here. As such, let's see, do we have an idea of how that would be? Not really, it's kind of flat. Okay. Let's make a little something pretty on it. We can maybe go over to insert face, move that in just like that, and then we can have a little extrude inwards. I did say that we didn't want something too difficult to deal with, but I think this will be fine. It's just like a single face. I can hate myself later. Let's bring this, this is really unwieldy. Let's bring this in to something like that. And then we can do a little extrude outwards maybe. Just a little shape, nothing more. And I think that'll be good. We can have a little knob on that. Nice and simple. Yeah. Okay, thing number 2. Grab all this. Shift D. Move it up here. Squash it down to say, ooh, it's really difficult to do. Do it again. To say something like this. That's a nice bottom part to our drawer. And we can move this over here. As such, we can grab the, a little bit less. Oh, this is much easier to deal with. Okay. And we're gonna grab this. We're gonna go on side view. We're gonna move this over here. As such, it can intersect a little bit, that's fine. And we're gonna remove the face so we don't have to deal with it when we're doing the unwraps. And now for the sides. Let us move this up here once more. Right. We're going to squish this down. So something like this. I think that's thick enough for a side. We are also not going to need these anymore. So let's push these in quite a bit. We can deal with that later on. And grab all of this. Bring this out to here. As such, I would like to grab this face. Fantastic. Move this in here as such. Remove this face. I do not need it. Shift D, and we're gonna go be a top view on it. Oops, top view once more, and just move this over here. Here we go. And we're also not gonna need a back to this, because we're going to add a back very soon. All right, let's grab this and just move them in slightly as such. And finally, we know what size we want now for the drawer. So what we're going to do is we won't copy this. We'll just squish it down all the way to say something like this. We can remove the two faces on the sides because they will be hidden by the main panels here. So let's just remove that. We're going to grab everything once more, and we are going to go into maybe this view over here and move this up to say here. Oh, it's actually pretty good. I did move it up just a little bit too much. Nitpicking on stuff. This is fine. Let's move this out to here. This is fine. And we are going to go on the top view and squish this down. And I just want to double check. Did I remove these faces here? Yes. Yes is the answer. Okay. Fantastic. Let's go back up to the top view and stretch this out until it's just intersecting a little bit. Fantastic. We are going to grab these two. And just make sure I've grabbed both. Yes, I did. And we are going to move this all the way to the back. As such. Grab this. Grab this. Go back to the top view. And we are going to stretch this out all the way, over to here. Okay, let's... Okay, it's fine if it intersects. And I've done this upside down. Fantastic, here we go. Now, I could also do... a thing here to have these little grooves into this. Is that something I want? Is that something I care about? You know what? I may actually just remove the things that we added earlier. Switched PC, who dis? Oh, it's still me. It's surprisingly, it is still in fact me. Streaming the cabinet. That yeah, we're probably gonna take an hour to make a cabinet once again. So 3D art, not the fastest process, mostly if you're, you know, doing it in a chill manner like I'm currently doing it here. I am getting used to... I'm gonna remove these. I like the idea, but yeah, it's gonna be just a pain in the butt right now. So yeah, I'm enjoying Blender. I'm enjoying Blender quite a bit. At first, I was not. Coming from 3ds Max, it was just like painful. But more and more, I'm just getting used to the workflow, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, let's go to the front view and bring this down to here. And we're also going to put the little knob, the little doorknobs. It's not really a doorknob, but you know what I mean. The little round circly things on the front of that. So let's add a UV sphere. Sure. That's absolutely gigantic for what we need. So what we're going to do is just bring this down to, say, 16 segments in that direction, 8 segments in that direction. That's still probably overkill, to be honest. There's probably more, you know, geometry in this than in the rest of the cabinet put together. Let's bring this down once more. This just doesn't feel like enough, though. 6? This is passable. Let's make this 10. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's use this. Move this over and scale it down a lot. There we go. I'm so happy though that I figured out how to zoom in on things. That makes things a lot easier to work. I have to admit. Something like that. Let's give it a little rotation of like 90 degrees. And we are going to go into front view. Move this up to something like this. Actually still feels a bit big. Let's make it a bit smaller. Something like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Here we go. Shift D. And we are just going to do it by eye. There we go. And grab this. Oops. Grab both of these. go into our side view and just move that there. And I'm just going to have it intersect like that. There we go. It's coming along great. We now have our first drawer. We need 2 more doors. Hopefully the doors I'll be able to just copy them and flip them, but we'll see. I'm a little worried it might invert the normal maps when we get there, but that's, you know, it's not the end of the world. Okay. Door number 1. Let's get out of this mode. Give ourselves a little save because I haven't saved at all this entire time. I could have lost like an hour's worth of work. Fantastic. Let us make the first of these doors. So wooden cabinet door 01 or something. We're going to go ahead, add mesh. It'll be a cube. It'll be a cube. Okay, and we're going to call this wooden dot cabinet dot door dot 01. And hello to the person who just jumped in for a moment there. I don't know if you're still there. The stream on YouTube is a little dodgy at times. It doesn't give me the most information. Here we go. Let's move this. Oh, I flipped everything. Okay, no. Like this? Okay, we're still in the right direction. Let's move this front view. Ooh, we can't see much in front view. Can I get a view? That works. Where I can actually see something. Yeah, that's fine. Here we go. Move this down to say here. We can move this down just a little bit more and move this over to say here. Move this over to say here, like that. And we definitely, I was gonna say we definitely do not want to turn our view right now, but I guess we have to. This is a bit of a thick door. There we go, that's a good door. We're gonna grab just the, oh, I haven't been doing this in edit poly mode. Okay, that's fine. Let's go over here, put ourselves back in wireframe, and bring this out to say here, as such. Oh, it is 8 o'clock. It is 8 o'clock. That means it is cat feeding time. I will be right back before Ada explodes from a lack of food. Be right back. It seems that I missed it. It has already been fed. Fantastic. Right, let's get out of this mode here. No, not yet. Let's go on top view so that I can bring this in to something, say like this. Oh my god, the kitty is more important than the stream. I mean, the stream doesn't walk on my keyboard meowing, so yeah. Sorry. Here we go. And we're going to try to... There was some nice decorations in the anime, wasn't there? Yeah, she has like these trimmings here that I don't hate. Okay, let's try to do something with that. Let's try to do something with that. And we'll also put the same knobby handles on them. Okay. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Can I? Oh, I don't feel comfortable enough with these tools. I was gonna say, can I make it just like a spline to have the shape and then turn it into mesh? But I don't feel comfortable trying that. Not right now anyway. So what I'm going to do instead is Shift D, bring this out. Did I just do that on the frame? Oh, my bad. Okay, Shift D, selecting everything, bring that out. There we go. Okay, and we're going to attempt something. First off, do not need this backing. Not for what we're doing. Secondly, let's grab this here. Let us bevel, I'm thinking. Yeah, something like that. All the way to say here, right? And now we're going to attempt to add a loop. Just like that. Front view. And we're just gonna do something like this. Like I need to round it out a little bit, but does that look okay? If I'm basing myself off the anime, no, and the reason is because it goes a lot further that way. Okay, well, let's undo that. The idea is good, the execution is not. We're gonna bevel again, all the way, whoa, that's too far. Bevel again, up to something like, say this. I'm going to grab this edge right here, go back into this mode, and bring this up to say up here. Like that. Let's go with that. And we're gonna go back and do a little loop. Put the loop there. This mode once more. Move this down to say here. And we're just gonna refine this. So make a few more loops. Loop, loop. Select both of those edge and move this out to something like this, and just another little loop. Oh, actually, I think we went too far with that one. Something like this, and then we're gonna make some more loops. Just refine this. Oops, undo. Here, here, here. Grab this, 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 and this. Front view. Move this in. Just kind of have a nice little angle to it. Something like that. I think that's good. I think we're good here. Okay. Go back to this. We do not want to do this in this view. Select this. And we're going to insert face. We just want a little border, but we are going to squash it down, so I feel like we should make it a little thick. Something like that. And go into side view and just do this until we hit the other end. As such, delete the face, and now if we select this, select everything, go into front view, we should be able to just grab this as a scale, bring this down to say something like that. Right? We can refine that a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Just move this down a little bit, and I think we're good. So this, and this. Transform, front view, move this down so we have something a little bit that fills it up just a little bit better. We can select everything. Squash it down a little bit. It doesn't need to stick out quite as much as it. Ooh, wrong direction. Squash it down to say something like this. Bring this into an almost just an intersection area. as such. Yeah. And then I think the handle goes up here somewhere. So we're going to add in a mesh UV sphere. We are going to use the exact same settings. Move this over. Bring this down. Something like that. Focus on this. Bring this down again. I think that's about the size, right? Let's do that. Oops, undo. I need to keep it held down as I'm doing it. Here we go. Let's go into side view. Oh, that's actually still a bit big. It's a good thing I decided to put them side by side. Okay, let's move this to be about here. It's too small now. I think I used the wrong measurement actually. Let's bring this down to something like this. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. We can go back to the front view. Bring this over up to here. Let's see. This.
Stupid.
One moment, please. Back. Very exciting night tonight. So much things happening. Let's go back to this view here. Move this in. We can stick it in just a little bit like that. And yeah, we are good. So now if I select everything. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's get out of edit mode. Right? We are going to copy this. Shift D. Yes, perfect. There we go. And now if we move this over here. Now, this is the point at which I'm fairly certain I'm going to break the normals on things. But my idea is if I grab this, I squash it down, I do -1, it should, yes, flip it over. I'm not sure what that did for the normals there. Well, we'll have to take a look afterwards, but it did just, you know, perfectly copy my door. Here we go. Here we go. And we now have a nice cabinet. Inspired by the anime. Not exactly like it, but definitely well inspired by the anime. And what we're going to do next, we're going to grab these two. Actually, let's just make sure we're following the same nomenclature. Here we go. We're going to grab these two. We are going to go into edit poly mode. Yes, okay, good. And I should be able to do auto smooth. Let's put it to like 45. And if I go to mesh, smooth faces. Here we go. Okay. That's pretty good. That's a bit dodge, but the rest of it is pretty good. Okay, I find it very curious that it's doing what it's doing here because these are the same door. I have a feeling that I did invert the normals, but we'll find out soon enough. It shouldn't be that hard to figure that out. Let's do the drawer next. Select the drawer. Select everything. Yes. Okay. Normals, auto smooth. Let's put this 45 as well. We're going to go over to mesh, shading smooth. Fantastic. get out of this view. And yeah, you see this one doesn't have the same issue as this guy. I'm fairly certain I inverted these ones. We'll get to that though, it's fine. Select this, select everything. Auto smooth. These ones have no circular pieces, so let's just do that like that. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is overkill, doing the auto smooth stuff on this, but it's fine. There we go. We now have ourselves a nice cabinet with separate doors and a separate drawer, so we'll be able to like play around with that in VR, hopefully. Let's give it a little save as such. I think before I unwrap it, I want to see this in game, in the game engine. If I select these and I put this on cabinet, no. Okay, let's grab all this. Go to export FBX. This is raw art. We do not want raw art. We want asset. Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me. Step back. Step back. Okay. We want this assets. I seem to have flipped the naming. Oh, that's what I did. Here we go. Art. 3D. Environment. Clouds. Blah, blah, blah. House. Wooden crate. Let's put it in house. We only want the mesh. We only want the selected objects, which are these. We want to apply the transform. We don't want any animation. We want to call this wooden cabinet. Okay, let's try. Let's see what this gives us. There we go. And now if we go into our editor, and first if we make sure that we tell YouTube that we are indeed still listening to the music, we can come over here and we can bring our wooden cabinet into the world. It is way over there. Okay. All right. 0, 0, 0. Yeah, our wooden cabinet is like, oh no. It looks good, but it is off. Let's see, we actually want it to understand that its zero position should be there. It shouldn't be over here. Okay, so let us go back over to this for a moment. And how do we do this? We want to, let's see, move to collection, duplicate link, duplicate object, set origin, origin to geometry. Oh, that looks promising. Give it a save, export, FBX, wooden cabinet, still all the same things over here. And now if we go back into here, nothing has happened. Okay, that does not do what I think it does. Okay. This has not moved back over there. So that's the reset X form thing that I had been looking at last time, I think. Let's look it up again. So Blender reset X form. Control A. Okay, so we select them to Control A, and we want to reset the all transforms. Apparently, oh, that doesn't look right. But let's assume that we did it right. Do a little export FBX. Use space transform. Apply global space transform to object rotations. When disabled, the axis space is written to the file. Okay. Not what we want. And I think I can see things that are inverted actually. Yeah, these ones over here are definitely inverted. Okay, no. So that's not what we want. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So let's go to door 2 because we know it's inverted. Select everything. Go to mesh, I believe, is what we want, or is it face? Let's see. Normals flip. Here we go. That is done. And we're going to select absolutely everything in here. We're going to do another export. Just make sure that that is working correctly. It is not. I messed it up. I messed it up again. Okay. All right. Let's do the same thing again and hope for a different answer. So if I select everything, once again, normal flip. Here we go. Undo. Not undo, sorry. Unselect. Select all of this and export FBX. I just want to get that fixed and then we'll go back to our other issue. Oh, that looks good. This does not. This right here does not. Just specifically that's really weird. Okay, let's grab just the knob. It is mesh. Okay, normal, flip. There we go. Save, get out of this mode. Select the whole wooden cabinet. Do a little export on it. FBX. Cabinet. Oh no. Oh, it was fine. Now it's inverted. Okay, there's something weird with the smoothings then. I did a bunch of undos and now I don't know what I was doing. Okay, let's... Alright, let's grab just this once again. Just this, and we are going to... Normals, 45, auto smooth, mesh, shading, smooth faces, 90. Mesh, shading, smooth faces. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, let's go back to what we were doing then. Trying to make it so that this cabinet is considering its 0 position here. So Control A. Convert normal object transforms to delta transforms. No, that's not. Location. Apply this object transform in its data. Up here? Ew. Oh, that's terrifying. How did I do this? Okay, this door is cursed. Alright, let's get rid of the door. Let's get rid of the door. Grab this. Shift D. Go into edit mode. Select everything. Move. Okay. Oh, go back into this view, please. It's actually well placed currently, I think. Here we go. And we need to flip this. The best way really is to do that here and do a -1. I don't know why it breaks it so badly. Proportional editing. What is this? Okay. -1. What if I do proportional editing? Ah. Okay. Sure. Sure. Let's just move this here as such. Get out of edit mode, select only this. And now if we do an export as such, the normals are indeed flipped, but the weirdness that we had here isn't there. So okay, we can select this once more, select that, select everything, go over to mesh, normals, flip, get out of that mode, select everything here, do another export. Oops, moved the mouse too quickly. Here we go, wooden cabinet. And now, aha! We fixed it. This is 111. This is 111, and for some reason these doors use a different scaling, which is disturbing me quite a bit. Okay. Let us just select this door and this door. Control A, scale. Interesting. Why did it suddenly change color? Okay. 45. And I select this, auto smooth. 45. Okay, give it a little save. Select everything, export, FBX, and okay, we're back. This is more back to normal. Fantastic. Oh, and I've just seen that this is inverted. Okay, sure. Okay, let's go to the base. Select this. Go to mesh, normals, flip. Save. Select the wooden cabinet once more. FBX. Give it an export, and now that is fixed. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so we now have our wooden cabinet, and the issue that I was having was that it is not at 0, 0. Okay, that's our new issue. We need to get this and this to align as much as possible because it's going to be a pain in the butt otherwise. Let's go over here. Select this. Set origin. Convert to set origin. Oh, curved mesh grease pencil. Interesting. Shade smooth. There's no geometry in our case. Okay. Let's see. It's still technically called that. All right, let's grab the name while I'm thinking about it. Here we go. And there we go. Make sure it is called that and not cube, which would be a terrible, terrible name to give it. There we go. No. Sorry, this, here we go. And as for the main issue, I'm honestly not too sure what to do here. Set origin. I was certain that that's what that was, but it clearly is not. Median center of mass. What if I select everything and then do it? Set origin volume. I can see a little dot here, which is approximately where I'd hope it to be. Okay, let's grab this, try to export again, but I have a feeling that that did not do what we were hoping it would do. FBX, cabinet, and now if I go over here, yeah, no, it hasn't. It really, really, really hasn't. Okay. Let us select this. Interesting. If I put this to 0, 0, 0, it is there. 0, oops, 0, 0, 0. I'm fairly certain this is not going to work though. If I just put everything to 0, yeah. Interesting. It has moved it, but not in the way I'd expect it to. Okay. We are going to revert all. Bring these back over here. Let's see. What could we do? The next obvious thing is just to take this, right? And move it here. That seems like the most obvious thing, and I think it's exactly what we're going to do. Something like that. It's not perfectly centered and it's bothering me. All right. Sure. Let's do that. We can move it forward and save this. Once again, we have everything selected. Export FBX. Export FBX. And I guess we could just hide it. Go back over here, and it is now, yeah, that's what we want. Perfect. Very good. Okay, so we can move this over here, and now we have to do the, oh. Yeah, this is going to be a static. Ooh, it is not going to be a static object, actually. Ooh. Okay. That's a problem for later. That's a problem for later. All right, let's start texturing it and stuff. Unwrapping it rather first. Okay. We'll start with this guy, the outside of it. I think that's the best place to start. Let's do an edit UV. And I am going to start by selecting, oops, sorry. Let's make sure we're in the right mode. Selecting everything. And right now it's all set like this. So I'm going to do just an unwrap smart UV project and see what it gives us. Okay, that doesn't seem completely insane. But we are going to create a new material. This material, we're going to call it wood. We're going to use a base color brick texture. No. We want a image texture. We want to open up raw image. No, we want assets. Ooh, actually, that's a good question. What texture do we want? I guess essentially this. Commode. You see, they have taken the time to actually make proper textures for this. Okay. That being the case, then, I think that's what we're going to do as well. Yeah. All right. We are going to attempt to do proper texturing for that. I'm not sure how well this is going to go. We're going to call this cabinet. Here we go. Cabinet. Right. And, here's a question. Okay, so I'm getting out of edit mode. I'm selecting everything, going into edit mode for everything, selecting absolute. Can I just unwrap Smart UV project for it all? I think so. This is so magical. Cool. And what we're also gonna do, they're a little tightly packed. We're going to do unwrap Smart UV project. We're going to make sure we have island margins of 1. At least... Oh no! I thought that was 1 pixel, but I guess not. Okay, not 1. Let's have 0.01. Even that's a bit overkill, so we're going to make it even closer together. Here we go. That might be a little tight. If we're using a 512 by 512 image, this will be a bit much, I think. But what okay, we're going to just give it like 2. Just the arbitrary number 0.002. See what that gives us. Okay, I think we're fine here. I think this is perfectly fine. There we go. Give it a little save. And we've unwrapped the entire cabinet, including all its pieces, in a way that we're able to like open up and stuff. I think this is pretty good. What we're going to do next is give ourselves a little, I think it's here. You said export UV layout. Perfect. Raw art and wooden dot, oh, maybe not dot, underscore cabinet. This can be a 245 by 248 by 248 fill opacity. Yeah, let's go with that. As such. Okay. I think this is pretty good. Fantastic. Save. Photoshop. Let's open that up. We're going to... we are going to... new file. Let's go with 248 by 248 for now, and we can downsize it, I think. 248. 248. As such. And now if we go and we get our UV, Unity projects. Yeah, my brain is slowly leaving me. It is 8:40-ish though, so maybe that's why. Wooden cabinet. Let's bring this over here. Here we go. And now we have the UVs for our wooden cabinet. It's awkwardly made, I'm realizing. Like, you can see some of the knobs here and here and here, but it's surrounded by other things. Let's change that. Let's select all of these knobs. Right? And move them together. Let's give them some friends. Just move this up here because there was just a lot of space, a lot of empty space. Right, now if I select everything, it's better. It's better. We can also move these somewhere else if we really want to. Let's move this up here. Grab that. These are definitely not knobs. And we'll move that over here. Why not? There's a space for it. And just kind of do this, I guess. This is going to be really hard to work with, I'm thinking. We're gonna make it solid colors, I think. So it shouldn't be too bad. I say that, it's probably not true. It's probably not true. That's fine. We'll get back to that, right? That's how we deal with everything. Here on this channel, just push things aside forever, and hope for the best. Ooh, this kind of sticks out, and that means it's sticking into this. I'm going to assume that's an error and move this down here. Maybe I move that. There we go. It's also the only one that does that, so I think that's fine. Okay, give it a save, UV, export, and wooden cabinet. Is that what we want? No, PNG is what we want. Here we go, wooden cabinet PNG. Give it a save. And now, if I go back to here, I don't think it'll update. No, it will not. Perfectly fine. Just move that over here and bring a new wooden cabinet in. And yeah, it's separated a little bit better now. So we can have all our metally parts over here, and then the rest is wood. There we go. Okay. Actually, I think these are supposed to be metal as well. Anyway, it's fine. We will take this as such, and we are going to just quickly give it a texture. It won't be wood, it'll be pretty ugly, but it'll be a texture. So let us just go get the pipette. And I cannot select something on the other page. Okay, plan B. Post this in. Don't worry about anything, it's fine. This is just something like that. Here we go. And then we can grab this color here, and we can grab this color here. I'm struggling to grab this. Okay, just real quick, yeah, do this. Here we go, and now we should be able to select this color. Maybe this here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, back up, get rid of this. Here we go. So the wooden parts, or most of it, is going to be that color. Let's just paste it absolutely everywhere. Paint bouquet over everything. And then the metally parts are going to be the other color. As such, just come up here, and we are going to grab this entire section here and just paint bucket that in. There we go. And then we had the other trimmings here that it turns out are actually metal. So we're going to just kind of grab this section here and this section here as such. Here we go. And we are going to paint bucket them in. Perfect. And this might look absolutely insane, but It should be able to give us approximately what we want. Let's just move this over here. As I struggle to find my folders. Let's see, Photoshop. Yeah, we're gonna keep a Photoshop version because it is 8:45-ish right now. Let's just do where's raw art? Oh, it's because I'm in the wrong place. Okay, raw art. This will be wooden cabinet. Here we go. And of course, we're going to do a save as copy. And we're going to put the rest in the actual assets, art, textures. Do I not have a textures environment? Textures. Sure. Call this wooden. You know what? No, we're going to have it. I know you can't see my screen. Here we go. 3D. Environment. House. Wooden cabinet. Here we go. Save. Save. Give it a little save. And now if I come back here and they should all have the same material. Okay, let's just have a new material. Call it cabinet. Oh no. It only created one. Okay, undo. Yeah, cabinet, here we go. Open and back. Assets, art, 3D, environment, house, wooden cabinet. There we go. Wooden cabinet. Can I copy this? Data path. Copy full data path. Copy as new driver. What? What? Assign. And I can't assign it to more than one at a time. Fake user. Okay. We are going to just call it cabinet. And once again, image texture, open. Of course, it opens at the incorrect location because it would be way too simple to simply open at the last location that I opened in here. There we go. Wooden cabinet. We're going to assign it. We're going to go click on the next one. We're going to create another one. Cabinet. And we're going to do image texture, open. Once again, assets, art, 3D, environment, house, cabinet, and assign. And finally, this one we're going to call as well cabinet. It's called cabinet 3. Okay. It's because I don't actually want that. Fine. I won't fight with you. Image texture, open. Back, assets, art, 3D, environment, house, and cabinet, and of course assign. Okay, and in here we are going to open. Of course it's at the wrong place again. Where am I? Art, 3D, environment, house, wooden cabinet. There we go. And now if I click on this, this, it is black. Okay, it doesn't like this. All right, sure, you know what, sure, give it a save because the unwraps were done on this. We are going to get out of edit mode, select all of these, go to export, FBX, wooden cabinet, export. And it should update itself. It now has black textures because of course it does. Let us select one of these. Cabinet 001. It is actually using the right. Okay. So maybe it's because it's dark. Let's move this outside. Ooh, very fancy. Let's put it in a place where it has nothing else. Okay, it is very dark. Texture work needs to be done on it, but I think that's gonna be a job for next week. Oh, I'm sorry, Etienne, I didn't see you. I mentioned that. Yeah, no problem. The stream is ending right now anyway. We will come back to this next week and attempt to do textures on a graphic tablet. Or using a graphic tablet. I don't think I'll be using it the entire time. There's also a good chance that I get angry at not being able to make the texture and just leave. So we'll have that to look forward to. But that'll be next week. For tonight, for those of you that have joined me, thank you for passing by. To Etienne, who is always happily chatting in the live chat. Also, thanks for passing by and thank you for interacting. It's always really nice to have some interaction as I'm doing these streams. To anyone listening to this in the future, thanks for listening, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.